Loughrea is a magnificent estate in the east of Ireland. Just over an hour's drive north of Dublin in County Meath lies the magnificent 17th century estate, which dates back to 5,000 years old. A Palladian mansion with 6 outbuildings amongst 200 acres of rolling hills and farmland. In 2013, it became the property of artist Emily Napper after the sudden death of her husband from whom she was separated.
Suddenly I get this tragic phone call, and my husband suddenly just died. He had a brain tumour, aneurysm. It's really daunting, you can imagine. It was a shock. He wasn't obviously meant to die so early, and he just did.
The Loughrea estate, which originally spanned an incredible 180,000 acres, had been in her ex-husband's family for generations. Emily hadn't expected to be its beneficiary.
For everybody was really shocked because, you know, we were separated. We were going through difficult times, so it wasn't quite so simple, but he trusted the way I could run things, but it wasn't a natural assumption for myself. He made that decision in his will for me to look after it. I think my husband totally trusted me to do the right thing. I hope I am doing it. I'm doing my best.
The Nappers were assigned Loughrea in 1655. The family have lived there ever since. In the 60s, Emily's ex-husband, the middle of 3 boys, spent his childhood in the grand main house.
I saw photographs and I've heard stories. It was 50 staff inside. It was very grand.
But then in 1964, tragedy struck.
There was this big fire and he came back from school and the fire engines came, but the hose wasn't long enough, so sadly everything got burnt. And whatever they could rescue, which wasn't very much, was being thrown out the windows. They just pulled it all down. The rest that was standing was all pulled down.
The couple decided to start restoring the estate, but Auntie Emily was well out of her comfort zone.
Having to learn how to mend diggers, fix diggers by machinery is not what I'm good at, but hey, what? You have to learn.
Today, it stands proud, completely rebuilt and restored to its former glory with 17 bedrooms, a mill house, stables, and orangery, all added with Emily's flair. I can't wait to hear all about Loughrea.
When I arrived, there were all these bits of pillars all over the place. If you imagine 3 big fields, and each field was full of stones.
Huge.
It was one of the biggest properties in Ireland. We did up the orangery first, which was derelict. We had to put windows in, and now it's beautiful. It's all covered in frescoes, and I designed some of the furniture.
So how does it feel to have witnessed that transformation from this place that you turned up that was ruined to what you have now? You must feel an enormous sense of pride that you've managed to do all that and transform it, bring it back to life.
Yeah, it's been an incredible journey. It's like a mini Italian palazzo now. It's so beautiful. And everything is created by a great team of artists, and I've made things, designed things. The ruined gardens come alive. Everything's come alive again. So it's like putting a piece of history back together again.
It's the dream to inherit a massive estate. Of course, it's a dream for all of us, but the reality sounds different.
The reality of it all is pretty daunting, and very few small estates in Ireland are surviving. We are one of the few. I don't know for how long, not being gloomy, so I've tried everything to keep it going. I love music, I love drama, I love art. I started garden opera in Ireland, so I've had a lot of fun with the place. I've done a huge amount.
Emily's love and responsibility for Loughrea is clear, but could the value of it tempt her to sell? So we've had a specialist assess what the total value of the estate might be worth. You're looking at me very straight face.
I have no idea what it's worth.
In the current market, the value of the total estate could be up to €5 million.
Wow, that's something, isn't it? Tempting.
That's very honest.
That's really exciting to hear that news. Thank you.
Of course, you have the option to sell it. Is that tempting at times? Does the thought cross your mind?
Yeah, many times. And then I think, yeah, be sensible, let it go. I haven't quite got that sense yet.